I'm Ian Baker, and today we're going to go over the 2019 Sonic 200 VML. This is a short, lightweight couples model. You have a little slide out here which helps open up this living space. And this floor plan actually has two sofas because one of them is the Murphy bed. So even though this one's right about the 24.5 foot or so, you still have plenty of space for everyone to hang out. You can have great conversation, and it's pretty lightweight. Comes in under 4,000 pounds dry weight. Again, meaning you can tow it with a smaller vehicle. Let's start off right over here though on the kitchen. You'll see that you have upgraded seamless countertops. Cool thing about that is you don't have any T-mold or anything to come off, plus it allows for an undermount sink. You'll see that they give you a recessed cooktop with a cover, so you can use this as prep space. Same thing with the sink top cover here. You can fold this up and back, doubles as a backsplash, that opens up your two burners. And as I mentioned, you have the sink top cover right next door. You can take that off. You'll see the large undermount stainless steel bowl in there and the high-rise faucet. If we take a look at the top cabinets here, you'll see they actually have a whiteout on the glass, so that way you can't see behind there at all, helping to hide some of the items. But that's plenty of space for your plates, bowls, cups. If you want to put food items in there, you can do that too. Similar storage right over here to the side. In between the two is your convection microwave oven. So this is your microwave as well as your oven in this RV. And then right underneath that, you have your hood with both a light and a fan. If we drop down underneath the countertop, you'll see a little bit of storage right over there to the side. Because we have the convection microwave oven, that frees up all this space for extra storage right here. Direct vent furnace under that. Over to the side, you have two full extension ball bearing drawers here. And then right over here is a little more storage. If we take a look at the back, you have your entry door right here. Oh, I don't want to forget this. This is pretty cool. The side of your cabinet actually opens up. You can take a look at this right here. It's like a little tech box, they call it. So you have an electrical outlet up there as well as dual USB port. So you can put your phones and stuff up there to charge, not cluttering up the countertops. But back over here, as I was mentioning, you have the door right here. Your fridge freezer is right here in the back. This is a Norcold unit. I'll open that up. I actually kind of like this when the fridge is right near the entryway because that way I can walk right in, grab a beverage and head right back out. It's pretty simple and easy. You also have a little bit of storage up here with an electrical outlet. I forgot to mention there's electrical outlets on the side of the countertop as well, so if you need to plug anything in there, you have the capability to do that. Thermostat right over here to the side. This is just for the heat. There is a roof-mounted AC unit, but the controls are on the AC itself. Power awning and slide room control are here too. Take a step in this bathroom though, folks. You'll see that for a shorter RV, you do have a big bathroom, which for a couple's RV is pretty nice, something that a lot of couples do want. As far as the toilet, I have plenty of space for my legs as well as for my shoulders. I'm pretty wide in the shoulders, and again, it's not an issue for me. Right over to this side is your countertop. You have a pretty good sized sink there, a cubby hole behind that, which is great, and a shelf up top with a mirrored medicine cabinet above that. On the wall, you'll see your tank monitoring panel. Notice that the water heater does run off both LP and electric. You can turn on both of those at the same time for quicker recovery. Electrical outlet over to this side, and a little bit of additional storage as well as access to the P-trap underneath. Neo-angle shower right here. I'll take a step in just to kind of give you an idea of height. So I'm 6 foot. As you can see, even right over here, I still have enough space. If I step where the skylight is, I have plenty of room. You're 6'3", you can still stand in here and be able to shower. The hand wand, some shelves. Then the doors are in a roller tracks. That way when you open it up, the water goes right down the door and into the shower pan, rather than like having a swing style door or curtain where it's getting all over your floor. When you come out of the bathroom here, this is something that's new that I really want to point out right here on the side of this entertainment center is the LevelMate Pro. That's something that Venture has added in their 2019 models. And essentially what it is, you hit this button, it uses Bluetooth to sync up to an app on your phone, which will allow you to easily level your RV. It'll actually show you different points and where it's level at. The thing I really like about it though is as you're backing up, it'll actually show you which kind of basically the most level spot of that campsite is. So you can kind of back up, pull forward, pick the most level site. That way you have to do less leveling with blocks. So it is really handy. You'll see the TV right up top here that is connected to the multimedia center, which is a DVD player. This controls the speakers in here as well as outside and is Bluetooth capable. A little bit of storage off to the side there as well as storage underneath. And then your fuse box and breaker panel is right down below. So as I mentioned, this one does have a slide out, which is your slide out jackknife sofa. Now because it's built into a slide out and this is a low profile unit, it doesn't have any storage underneath, but it does still fold down into a bed. You'll also see you have a table right back here that you can set up. So if you want a place to eat or play cards, something like that, it can certainly accommodate that. And then a window in the slide as well as some LED lights. Now right up front here is your bed. So as I mentioned, this is a Murphy style bed, so you do have 2 sofas. Which the thing I like is, you know, if it's the 2 of you and you have some friends over, you can have everyone sit here and still have good conversation, which is pretty cool. So to make this one up, this one, however, does have storage underneath. You can see that right there, plenty of storage. It also has like the more comfortable tops on here, kind of like a pillow top almost. It is a really comfortable jackknife sofa just to sit in. But to make it into a bed, you fold it up, drop it down just like that. You have a lock right up top here. Pull that down. This will fold out like so, and then you will take your mattress like this. Now obviously this one is not folded up, but then you'll just want to make the bed. Chances are you'll probably have to make the bed every time you fold it down, just because the way that this one does fold up. But for being such a small unit, it gives you a ton of versatility. You'll also notice you have lights right up top here. You have electrical outlet over to the side. This side right here, you'll notice dual USB ports. So you have some options for charging electronic devices. Storage up top, it is strut assisted for easy one-hand operation. And then both sides also have a wardrobe right there. If you need an electrical outlet, there's an also electrical outlet right down below underneath that wardrobe. Now that we've seen the inside, let's take a look at some of the outside features on the Sonic 200 VML. Starting off right up front is a power tongue jack. This does make it quite a bit easier to hook up and disconnect from your tow vehicle. Simply flip the switch here to raise and lower the tongue. You'll also see there is a light for additional light in case you're hooking up or disconnecting at night. Right back here you can pop this little rear cap off. That way if you ever need to override it, if the rare event that it does fail, that is your manual override, so you're not stuck at the campsite. 2 20-pound propane tanks with a cover behind that. Then you'll also see rails right here for your battery, as well as a battery disconnect. So that way you can turn that and kill all power to the RV when you're storing it for the season. Coming up the front here, you have the Diamond Dutch plating, helping to protect the front end from some of the rocks and debris that get thrown up by your tow vehicle. And one of the great things about the Sonic is the construction, because this is one-piece fiberglass from the front all the way up on the roof and going down the back. The big advantage to that is there's less chance for any kind of water penetration. Generally, the #1 place water comes in at is the roof, and the more seams, the more holes you have up there, the greater chance for it to come in. So by being one solid piece, you have less seams in there, so less chance for the water to get in. Plus, it naturally wants to run to the front and back because of the curve of the roof line. We take a look at the pass-through. You will see this one has your covered hinge on there, so you don't have a bunch of rust coming down your door. It is a slam latch and it's magnetic. We open that up and peek in there. As I mentioned, you can see that runs all the way through. It is a good size pass-through, especially considering this one has a Murphy bed. And a lot of Murphy bed systems do cut into that pass-through storage, not the case here. Inside, that light also has a motion sensor on it, so that way you can set it to that setting. So as soon as you open it up, the light turns on, otherwise it stays off, saving battery. Power awning on here, touch a button to roll it out. Same thing to have it go back in, and you have an LED light strip there in case you want light at night. You will see your 2 outside speakers here. Again, those are connected to that multimedia center, but that unit is Bluetooth capable. If you plan on doing some boondocking, you're gonna want water in your fresh tank, and that is the place you will fill it right there. You'll see this one also has hookups for outside TV, both a cable outlet as well as electrical outlet. Right down below, you have the beautiful aluminum alloy wheels. Not only do these look great now, but they will continue to do so because aluminum doesn't rust. Another thing you can't see, but this one does have a fully enclosed and heated underbelly. As long as your furnace is running, it will blow air underneath, helping prevent your tanks and water lines from freezing up on you. It has the LCI solid step system. Folks, this is an awesome step system. A lot of manufacturers are going to this. Sonic did as well, and for good reason. You know, for far too long, we've had the steps where they're really flimsy. You go to get in and out, and they kind of bounce. Not the case here. I'm over 200 pounds. You can see I can hop up and down. The steps hardly move. Aluminum treads on there with grip, so not only do they not rust, the grips will also help you give a little bit of traction in case it is wet. Then you have the foldable grab handle here as well for extra control when entering or exiting the RV. Another cool little feature is this right here, something they had for 2019. Basically, it's a fancy bottle opener. I think it looks pretty nice. Just, you know, like I said, kind of a cool little touch to throw on there. Coming around to the back here, you have the square tubular bumper with end caps. That's a convenient spot to store your sewer hose. You'll also see your spare tire is mounted to that. The spare tire does have a cover, which is not only stylish, but helps keep the tire in good shape. If you ever do have to get to the spare, it's probably one of the easiest places to get to it. Right over here is your outside shower with both hot and cold water access. Black tank flush right up top here. So that way after you dump your black tank, you can take a hose, hook it up right here. Anything that's left behind should get washed out of there as the black tank has sprayers built in it. City water inlet right next door to that. Coming over to this side is solar prep. If you want solar, all you have to do is buy portable panels, plug it in right there, and it will trickle charge your battery. Cable and satellite inlets located here. And if you take a look right up the top center, you will see backup camera prep. If you want backup camera on here, having the prep makes it easier to install, meaning it will save you money on labor. Coming around to the off door side, right down here is your termination with both your gray and black tank valve there. Right up here, you will see your 30 amp detachable power cord. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is the 2019 Venture Sonic 200 VML. If you're interested in this travel trailer and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.